Hi Virgo, this is your April 25th through May 1st weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Two of Swords clarified by the Lovers. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Fool clarified by the Star. In the potential outcome, we have the Hermit with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. And we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or a Leo. Right, so yeah, the King of Cups, the very last card that came out right next to the deck, right there, that's the person you're dealing with. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If they're not a water sign, this is somebody who is mature, somebody who's perhaps got a hard time expressing themselves, but at the same time, they're still very loving, you know, in control of their emotions. So that's the person you're dealing with. I don't know why this card came out last, but it's here. Right? And what I see here is a situation. I don't really see any offers on the table. There's no pages here. There's no aces. There's no knights. There is a situation. So you either were approached by this person a week before, or perhaps the universe wants you to concentrate on this spread right here. So you could be meeting a new person this week, and the thing about this person, it will be a big decision for you. You'll be at major crossroads. For some of you, you could be dealing with multiple people, more than one suitor, and the King of Cups is going to be the one you're going to be moving forward with. Or if you're dealing with just one person, you will definitely have a choice to make, because the very first card that came out is the Two of Swords. This is a card of a crossroads, and it's clarified by the Lovers. The Lovers is also a choice card. So one choice card clarified by another, you get it, right? It's definitely a choice. So like I said, for some of you, it's a choice between two people. For others of you, it's a choice to jump in. And jump in is what you're going to do, actually. It's going to be a little bit unusual for you, but the good thing about this situation here is that you're not going to be rushed into it. You will have time to think about it. You will have time to do your research if you have to, ask around about this person. And something about this person, or the way they're treating you, the way they approach the situation, something about them will make you believe that it's going to work out. And that's why you're kind of taking a risk with this person, just going for it, right? Perhaps you're in love with them. That's why you're taking this plunge with them. So anyway, like I said, both the Two of Swords and the Lovers represent a choice. The Lovers, by the way, is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. So like I said, perhaps you will wake up one morning after they give you a couple of days to think about it, right? And you'll realize, yeah, this person is the love of my life, you know. The Ten of Cups, the next card that came out after the Two of Swords, is that happily ever after card. So that was the second card that came out. This is actually one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. It's a family card, so if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. And perhaps, like I said, something about this person, or something in addition to how you feel about this, will make you believe that it's all going to be okay, it's all going to be all right, and you will have your happily ever after with this person. And therefore, with the Fool card, the next card that came out, you're taking a leap of faith with them. You're taking a risk, you're going for it. The Star, clarifying the Fool card, is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Or the Star is a wish come true. And the thing about the Star card, it's something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So I think you'll think to yourself, yes, this is finally it. This person is finally the one for me. And I believe that it's going to work out. And that's why you're going for it. The Sun on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, or somebody with Leo in their chart. Or the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Plain and simple, the Sun always talks about happiness, joy, feeling great about what's going on. And whenever the Fool and the Sun card come out in the same spread, I always point out that the similarities between those two cards. You see in the right upper corner of the Fool card, there is the Sun, and we have the actual Sun card. And the gesture of the person in the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card, they're pretty much identical. They've got their they got their arms spread out, and that is usually the gesture of a very happy person, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Hermit with the Wheel of Fortune and that King of Cups. The Hermit is your personal card, Virgo. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge. You're the one calling the shots. And that's exactly what's happening here, because you're the one facing this choice, this decision, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. It's a major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. Always. Yeah, so I like it. I'm not going to do an extended for you, Virgo, because I think that you know exactly what you're doing here. That's why you're going for it, because you know that it's going to work out. You will have your happily ever after card. All right? You'll have your happily ever after with this person. And really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Hierophant, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot, and we also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You are either going someplace, like literally traveling with your family. For others of you, you could be moving in together or moving from one place to another, geographically, physically. Right, and for others of you, you're deciding to buy a new car for your family. These are the options I see. All of this is within your relationship or marriage, a very stable, happy marriage or a commitment. Because the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the happily ever after card, right? It's a family card. The Hierophant, the second card from the left, is also a commitment or marriage card. And the Three of Wands, the very first card that came out, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And what you made up your mind about and made your decision about is represented here by the Six of Swords, clarified by the Chariot, right next to the deck. Both cards could be interpreted as actually going someplace, right? So for some of you, you're going on vacation. For others of you, you're moving or moving in together. And since the Chariot could also be a card of a vehicle, perhaps you're deciding to buy a new car. You're going to be like, all right, yeah, it's time to buy a new car. All right, so yeah, one of those options. But that's a good spread. It's an awesome spread. You know, with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups being here, that means all of this is happening within your family. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Five of Pentacles, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Unfortunately, we don't have any court cards, we don't have any pages, knights, nothing, no aces either. So yeah, but the thing is, whatever their zodiac sign is, the answer is going to be no. Okay, you will take time to think about it, but ultimately you will reach a conclusion, a verdict that if you do give this person a second chance, they will screw up again. They'll leave you left out in the cold all over again, and therefore I think you're going to tell them no. The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's you, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The first card that came out is the Six of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Pentacles is a card of, I think that in this case, this is you trying to wrap your hand around this, right? Trying to understand if this is something you want to do. Therefore, I conclude that you'll have time to think about it. You see how the person standing in the middle, is holding up the scales, and the scales are all about pros and cons, right? In this case. The Six of Cups, clarifying it, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The High Priestess in the middle, in this case, the High Priestess is your intuition, Virgo, right? Based on your experience with this particular individual. So yeah, at the end of the day, it will all come down to your own intuition. And your intuition will tell you that you should not get back together with them. Because we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups. The Nine of Wands is a card of somebody who It's a wounded warrior card. This is a card of you not trusting this individual. This is a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with. So in this case, that's you. And the Five of Pentacles, clarifying it, is a card of somebody feeling miserable, somebody feeling left out in the cold, and you're just trying to avoid that. You know, your intuition will tell you that this person, if you do give them a second chance, it will all go down the drain all over again. That will leave you feeling left out in the cold all over again, and therefore you're sending them back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Four of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways. Well, first of all, there's definitely movement happening here, right? With the Eight of Cups, the second card that came out, there's definitely movement, and I think that's you who is doing the movement, right? So for some of you, you may have two different new job offers on the table, and you're rejecting one of them, choosing the other one, because why not? And for others of you, if you already made up your mind about accepting a new job, and if you're currently employed, your existing employer may try to prevent you from leaving. They may counter-offer you, present you with a counter-offer, but you're like, you know what? No, I'm done. You had your chance. You suck. I'm out of here. Well, that's not exactly what you're going to tell them, but you know, you're definitely getting out of there. Anyway, the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is either the offer or one of the offers, right? The Knight of Pentacles always talks about a very serious offer. That card always shows as a very decent chunk of change, like literally $100 bills coming your way, or €100 bills, 100, whatever your currency is, basically, right? That's a serious offer. However, the first card that came out is the Four of Cups. This is a card of a rejection, right? So for some of you, like I said, you are either, if you're dealing with two different job offers, you're saying no to one of them and accepting the other one. But for others of you, since the Eight of Cups is the next card that came out, your existing employer may, try to stop you, try to give you a raise or promise you something, and you're like, no, I'm done. I'm out of here. And with the Eight of Cups, this is you quitting and accepting the new job offer. We have the Nine of Cups right next to the Eight of Cups. I really like how there's a progression from the 8 to 9. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish come true, but at the same time, it's a card of personal satisfaction. It's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, and that would be you, Virgo. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. So you're definitely going to be satisfied with what's going on. You're going to be satisfied with the outcome. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Tower, we have the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Both of them were clarified by the Fool, and we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a couple of fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I think this is only indirectly related to you. We do have a couple here, the King and the Queen of Wands. I don't think neither one of those characters represent you. I think these are some people you know. They could be related to you, they could be friends, they could be somebody you work with. But what you're not expecting is these two people to either get married or to move in together, to take the relationship, if they're already in a relationship, to the next level, and that's going to be shocking for you. The Tower, the first card that came out, this is something that happens unexpectedly. And then we got the King and the Queen of Wands, who could be two fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they're two partners in crime. Hopefully not literally. I clarified both of them, asking, so what's going on with them? That was before I flipped the deck over. And we got the Fool. The Fool, this is them, just taking a leap of faith, going for it. Since we also have that Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is a commitment of marriage card, like I said, perhaps you will learn that those two people over the weekend went to Las Vegas and got married. Don't be surprised if something like that happens. Or, they're just deciding to move forward. They could be planning a wedding. They don't have to be getting married right away, but they could be getting engaged. They could be moving in together. They could be taking this relationship to the next level if they're already in a relationship. But that's going to be unexpected for you, right? So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.